Now begins our program. This is so stupid and so idiotic and so moronic that it makes even the devils in hell scream with pain. Infallibility. What exactly is infallibility? Well, who is it that does not have infallibility? Maybe the pseudo-orthodox sect of perdition. The pseudo-orthodox church sect of perdition does not have infallibility in it whatsoever. Even if gathered together in a common group or a group of people, no council whatsoever has any authority whatsoever. And this is from their very theologians, from their very scholars, from their very saints, from their very people that have been looked up to and held in esteem over the years. Here we go with the first quote, which is in my book, Heterodox or Orthodox, the 1054 Schism and Beyond, by William J. DiTucci. Without ever being considered infallible individually, the bishops, separately or gathered in council, were the normal witnesses to the true teaching. The ecumenical councils never became organs of infallibility, whose decisions were automatically accepted. The First Council of Nicaea, 325 AD, was rejected for more than half a century before it obtained general recognition and came to be regarded as the symbol of an ecumenical council par excellence. Now, who was that from? That was from pseudo-priest Father John Menyendorf. Father John Menyendorf, pseudo-priest, was a heretic, and now he's burning in hell. See, we have this idea that the Orthodox, well, they believe most of what the Catholic Church teaches. No, they don't. They deny a whole myriad of things, especially on contraception or birth control or conception control, as they like to put it. The point is that if no one in the Orthodox Church is infallible, so for example, if I were to ask you the question, if I were to say, are you infallible? You'd say, no. Is anybody in the Orthodox Church, whether bishop or layperson, infallible? No. Well, then how is it that all of you gathered together in an ecumenical council are infallible? You're not. Let's face the facts. Let's face the truth. Let's face reality. Let us stop playing these games with people. Now, here's another quote from my book. This book is going to blow you away. This book is really going to blow you away, and it's going to blow you away in more ways than one. Now, this quote is from, you're not even going to believe this, but let me just quote it first. Quote, when he was referring to the company of believers as a building, he promised to make Peter the foundation stone, saying, thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church. Matthew 16, verse 18. On the other hand, when he was talking in terms of fishing, he made him a fisher of men with the words, from henceforth thou shalt catch men. Luke chapter 5, verse 10. But when he speaks of his disciples as sheep, he sets Peter over them as a shepherd, saying, feed my lambs, feed my sheep. John 21, verses 15 through 17. It is clear from this that the Lord's desire for us to be saved is so great that he asks of those who love him only one thing, to lead us to the way, to the pasture and fold of salvation. End quote. Page 7 of my book, Heterodox or Orthodox, the 1054 Schism and Beyond, by William J. DiTucci. Incredible. Incredible that this garbage, crap, can be postulated by the so-called orthodox sect and have any bearance. And then when you talk to someone like Peter Heers, who's a heretic, he's under nobody's jurisdiction. But even if he was under jurisdiction, there is no jurisdiction today. It's a free-for-all. People claim that Jesus did not found a visible church. And this is what the pseudo-orthodox are going to do with you. They're going to play with you. They're going to play games with you. Oh, well, what about this and what about that and what about this and what about that? No, let's cut right to the chase. Are you infallible? Is your sect, your religion, your church, whatever you call it, is it infallible? And the answer is no, it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not. And no, it is not. We have to make this clear to people. Contraception is another issue in which they fall greatly on. But I digress, and I only accept the last true Pope, Pope Pius XII, 1958, as the last true Pope, just to be upfront and clear with you. So don't let the Orthodox, the so-called Orthodox, fool around with you. Be firm and state to them, are you infallible? No, I am not. So what makes it so that all of you put together are infallible? You're not. End of discussion.